Well, now to an extraordinary story we've been telling you here on CBC News Network, the journey of 6 Cree youth from northern Quebec. They've spent the last 2 months walking 1,600 kilometers from James Bay to Ottawa. Initially, just a handful of people were taking part, but the group grew in size along the way. They're planning a demonstration tomorrow on Parliament Hill. CBC's Amanda Pfeffer has more on the day's events.
They're going to be fed breakfast for 300, and then they are beginning their march at about 6 a.m. and they're going to be walking toward Victoria Island. And Victoria Island is in the shadow of Parliament Hill, and you may remember it because this is where Chief Theresa Spence had her hunger protest for all of those weeks that ended in January. And in fact, these young people say that she was their inspiration and their motivation, as well as the Idle No More movement, in beginning this march from James Bay. After they arrive to a welcoming ceremony on Victoria Island, they'll be marching on Parliament Hill. They hope to motivate, inspire politicians and Canadians about the plight of First Nations people, both the conditions on reserve and the condition of Aboriginal people throughout the country.
Amanda, 1,600 kilometers, that's quite a distance, especially in the middle of winter. What kinds of things have they had to endure?
And you can imagine much of this journey has been on old native trails, not along cleared roadways. And so there has been weather. They've been hit by winter weather, the winter weather in the northern parts of Canada, which you can imagine were not easy. Some of them talked about the psychological loneliness of that journey. They started as just a small group of teenagers as well. They've now swelled to some 270 individuals. But for most of this journey, their numbers have been quite small, but they've been buoyed along the way by the fantastic reception they've received in communities, mostly Native, but also non-Native. One of the organizers of the breakfast tomorrow from Chelsea, Bob Vandenberg, said that they've been really an inspiration. People have really struck a chord with people. He has his own sons, and to see these young people take on this cause has really been an enormous inspiration for them.
That's our Amanda Pfeffer speaking to us from Ottawa.